So we do Control A, then right click. This there's a file, there's a icon that look like paint here. You click on the drop down. So in the drop down, we're going to pick a dark color. I want us to choose something like this, indigo. So this is what we want to achieve. Let me bring out the other work that I've done. This is what we're trying to achieve, but this one is not yet done. We'll not finish it yet. This is what we're trying to achieve. All these you can see that there is a box here. We call it template. This is where our KPI is going to be, and this is where our charts. Before we bring in our charts, we need to, just as if you are building a house, you need to do the foundation before you go to building the house. So this our template is just like our foundation before we bring in our template. So for us to get to do our template, let's go back here. So just click on this up here, then go to insert. When you click on insert, you see shape. Click on the drop down. This is going to show you recently used shape. I'm going to use something like this. Um, this rectangular rounded corner. That's what I'm going to use. I'll click on it. Bro, you doing it? Hello, sir. Then it's come out like this. I would drag this, down. I'll resize it to the words I want it to be. This is going to be our banner. Mind you, we don't want our color to be this flashy. We can change the color. Right click here. Right click. I'll go to fill. Choose this color. No, this one is too deep. No. Let's use something like this. Something like this is okay. Then we'll click on this. Now, you go to these standard colors. These are the color we put in that time that we were putting our stuffs. Just check this. The dark blue. Yeah, click on dark blue. Do you have dark blue there? Dark blue. Let's use dark blue. I'll click on OK. You can see there's a white, something like white line or blue line at the edge of this box. We right click it and remove the outline. We check no outline. So we have something like this. So we want to bring in another, we want to get a template for our KPIs. We say Control C, or you can do Control D, Control C, Control V. That means you are copying and pasting. Don't need for you to go and bring in insert or another shape. Make this size small. For our KPIs, remember that in this corner, let me show you something. This is where we want our slicers to be. Okay, let's put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, it's going to be 1. Okay, this one size. So you use your eyes to like measure the size that you feel like is going to enter from this point down to this place. So I'll do Control C, Control V. I'll drag it here. Control C, Control V. I'll drag it here. Control C, Control V. Control C, Control V.
There's no way to measure.
I don't think there's a way to measure. It's not entering, so let's do Control Z. If it does not enter, we want the size to be the same thing. Size it. Control C, Control V. Control C, Control V. Control C, Control V.
How many boxes?
6. 6. I think our KPI is 6 KPI, right? How many KPI do you have?
Six.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Control C, Control V. So I have 6 here. I think this one is enough. So for us to make it,
Is it possible to have the final this we are going sent to the group so that we can at least because if I had it I won't be asking this question. I don't know whether
okay, this
that
the
worksheet enters into outside the view. Do you understand?
that also did not
The top
enter.
shape.
No, it did not. Look at it.
Okay. Uh,
Are you trying to say maybe I should copy this and go back?
if you can just screenshot this and so that we can be viewing things.
Okay. Um. Snap. So. Have we all gotten this KPI? I mean this template arrange. So we notice that this template is not horizontally aligned, and even the top wise one is not arranged well. So we'll select, so we'll just press down on control, click each and every of the templates, click it one after the other, you select all, then we'll go up here, click up here, we'll go to shape format, then click on the align drop down, and you say align top, and again you say align horizontally. So this one will help you arrange it in a horizontal axis that it will up here. You first select everything, go to shape format, then you go to align drop down. You do align top and distribute horizontally.
So,
So it will help you arrange it.
yeah.
So we'll click out here. Let's just click here out, and I want to create another card on that template. I'll say Ctrl C, Ctrl V. I'll bring it down here and I'll drag it down. I'll click here again, Control C, Control V. This time around, I'm creating the templates for this. This is where it's going. This is where our revenue by day is going to be. Yeah, this area. So we would try to mimic that shape, drag it down, then see. Let's notice that this rounded shape. You can actually adjust the size by clicking this yellow point. You click on this and you drag it forward. Yeah, it's to help you reduce the size of the rounded corner. So we'll pick this again. We say Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V. Yeah, feel like this one is too big. Then I would just make it a little bit small. Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V, and drag it down. Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V. Okay, now I feel like let me arrange this arrange it. I say align top, distribute horizontally. Then here too as well. I feel like it's too closer to the templates of the KPI, so I'll bring it down a little bit. Bring it down a little bit. So it's okay here, and I'll drag this one down. Okay. So let's bring in our charts. The first chart we'll bring in here is if you want to bring in your charts, first click on the template you want the chart to be. Understand? You click on the template, we want the chart to be here. Then we'll go to the first chart to be um not this. Yeah, I want to bring in this chart revenue by week. We click on this and we say Control C. We go back to our dashboard. Control V. So have you downloaded the file so that we can move together? Oh, okay. Did not work. So, oh, okay. And there's no way you can send from your phone down to your system. Bluetooth cannot really work. So have we all bring this inside our template? And when you bring in your chart inside your template, don't make your charts cover all the template. Don't make it cover Still leave some allowance. You can see my own template, my own chart. My template is outside, while my chart is inside, like a subset of my template. First thing we'll first do is we'll move the background. Right click, we'll go to fill, we say no fill, outline, no outline. We can see this grid line. This grid has two options. You can click on the grid line itself and delete it, but you can actually come here to click on the plus sign and check grid line. The grid line has moved. This total, we don't want it here. We click on the total, right click, and we delete. So let's do that. Then the total, this yeah, I went to go and copy it and then paste it. Yeah, from the pivot table that we created. Are we following? I'll right click here. I'll say hide all feed button on chart. This is our font. We don't want to use this color. We want to change our font color to white. We click here. We say right click here and the font. We click on font. The paint drop down. We choose white. I'll click on OK. Same with this point too. Right click the font. I'll keep the drop down white. Click on OK. Should I continue or I'm too fast? You've not bring in your chart. Revenue by day. Yes, sir. Let me start afresh. Right click, I'll cut. So we want to bring in revenue by day. I'll go to my revenue by day. I'll click on the chart. I'll say Control C. I'll copy it. Have you all copied it? Okay. I'll go to my dashboard. I'll click on my templates that I want my charts to be, and I'll say Control V. It will display on the text box. We have to resize it. We have to give it dressing and resize it. Like I said before, make your charts. Don't make your charts cover all the parts in your template. At least give it some allowance. Make it a subset of your template. Have you all done this? Sir, have you resized it? Right? So you're not working, sir. You have done it. Okay. So should we continue? Alright. I say this grid line. There are two ways. You can click on this and delete. You can actually come to this place and say you uncheck this grid line. This total, we click on it. Right click and say delete. Are we here?
Yes.
Yeah, Abi. You see have grid line in your chart. Click on the plus sign. Uncheck the grid line. Understand? This sum of revenue. Right click on it. You say hide all field button. Are we there? So I'll click on it too. Our chart is our chart like this. Do we still have total, right? Click on the total. You can actually press delete from your keyboard, or you just right click and delete.
Why is the chat doing Monday, Sunday, Tuesday?
We can still arrange it from the way we arrange our month too as well. It's because we sort by total revenue. We didn't sort by the day. Yeah, Monday is the highest revenue. So now this is our background. We cannot leave our background as white because we've already used we have templates. We don't want our background, our chart to have background. We want it to be transparent so that it will take the color of the template. We right click and we say fill. We said we don't want, there is no fill. No fill. Go to the outline. We say no outline. Yeah, let's do that. No fill, no outline. And if let's see, don't if you don't check, don't right click here. Hello, sir. If you want to move, if you want to remove the no fill, no outline, don't right click here inside the chart. Right click outside the chart. This is chart area and this is the chart itself. Right click here. Then you go fill. The drop down, you say no fill. Then the outline, no outline. Are we here? Now I want to change the font color. You can see that it is blue and it's not showing well. I want to change it to white. You click on the chart, the figure. Have we clicked on it? It's be highlighting like box like this. We right click and we'll go to font. We click on font. There's this font color. This is where we change our font color. This is where we change our the color of the fonts. We click on the drop down and we'll click on white. Then we'll click on OK. So this one will come out as white. The same thing too. We'll click here, right click, we'll go to the font, click on the font, then the paints drop down, then we click on white, then we'll click on OK. Are we all here? So we want to change the title. Where we have total, just click inside. You will see the console blinking. Delete it. I will say revenue by day. For us to change the font, we would select all. Sometimes it's all this what is it called, this pop-up come outside, and other times it doesn't. So if it doesn't come outside, you go through, click this up, go to your home. This is where you will do your font formatting. We choose white and we choose bold. So we are done with our formatting. So let's see that we want to change. You see, like this Monday is supposed to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's not aligned. Yeah. Yeah.
If we go back to power pivot
Yeah.
to adjust it,
Yeah.
so how we take effect here.
Yeah. So let's go back to our let's go back to what's it called? Power pivot. We want to make this Monday. We want to make this Monday have like it should be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We don't want it to be like scattered. We'll go back to power pivot. We say, are we all there? Have we click on power pivot? Sir, have we click on power pivot? Click on manage. I'm sorry, my power here. Yeah, let's go to days of the week. We would click on the days. We'll click on the days of the week. Have you click? Let's click on the days of the week. Then we'll go to sort by. Are we there? Are we there? And we click on sort by column. So it's going to show us sort days of the week, and it's asking for which week column do you want to sort days of the week with. We click on the drop down. We say days of the week number. We click number, then we click OK. So that's all. We just cancel this. So that is not. It will take effect now, but if it doesn't take effect, we would just click here. Let's go back to our power pivot. Sorry. Um, we click here. Hmm. Monday, Sunday. Nowhere to the holders. No. Yeah. The revenue. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Yeah. I know. I'm just trying to change it now. Holders to nearest. Okay. I'm coming. Back to our power query. Our power pivot. Um, Sunday, Monday. Is that right? Okay. Let's do it again. Let's see. Sort by column, days of the week, number. Okay. Okay, let me do something.
Power pivot analysis. Is that a power, power pivot? Remove is pivot analyzer.
If you see, what's there is that remove and bring it back again. You understand? Remove it and bring it back again. Sir,
When you say some schools try it because they
yes, that's what I'm saying. That remove it, remove that days of the week, and bring it back again, and bring another one. Like remove this, it's going to show total revenue, right? Bring it back again into the. It's going to arrange it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Is it like that, sir? Eh?
what you want to say again?
Days of the week. Just remove it and.
It's not showing yourself.
Okay, yeah. Just go to pivot analyze and click on feed list.
Click on what?
Feed list. If it's not showing, click like see. Sometimes if this place is not showing, this your table is not showing. Just click on pivot table analyze and click on feed list. Has it arranged, sir? It has. Eh? So which issue have you having?
The power pivot.
Did you remove it and bring it back again? Did you go to Power Query, Power Pivot, and do you sort by? That means you're not following what we are doing. See, go to Power Pivot, go to Manage. I said you will click on sort. You click on the day of week. When you click on day of week,
For power pivot to
Power Pivot. When you go to Power Pivot, it will show your calendar table. Then click on day of week, the column. Like you click on Manage. This is it. I'll go to number one. I'll first go to Power Pivot. I'll click on Manage. Manage. Sir, if you click on Manage, your Power Pivot. Sir,
I'm not finding power pivot.
you can't see it here. Your tab, you see it in your tab. You see Power Pivot there.
Before
Before help, after help.
after help.
Yeah,
It's not there.
it's there. Oh. You not see Power Pivot in your own.
Help analysis dashboard. Reports output. Oh, power pivot analysis. So I don't know power pivot. So I don't know. Okay, yeah. The power pivot show.
Then go to click on manage. If you click on manage, right? Then we'll click on days of the week. So it's going to align the days of the week. Did you highlight it? So the next step is we go to that sort and filter. The sort by column, we click on the drop down. Then we say source column by. Do we have this thing? You say days of the week column. Sort sort days of the week by days of the week number. So if you don't have your own, just click on this drop down. Then choose days of the week number. Then click on OK. Have we done that? Okay. So are we together? If it's not working, you can just come here, go to data, drop down, and refresh all. If it still did not work, you can actually drag these days of the week out and bring it back again. It will work. You can see that we have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Is that what you have here on? Still refreshing, okay. So do we have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Okay, let's proceed. Oh, damn. That's from my system. So now let's proceed. I want to bring in my chart again because I've actually altered my. It didn't work. Then remove the days of the week and bring it back again. It didn't still work. Why won't it work? Okay, back. Let's continue. Let's bring back our charts. Right click and go to here and pivot table analyze. Pivot table analyze. Then click on pivot chart. Okay. Control C. No, we actually altered that our this. We'll move this one. Let's press delete. and bring it back again. Control V. We do the same design that we did then. You want change? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Uh, Idle field, delete, remove the grid line, right click, no fill, no outline, font, white, font, white. So let's rename this to revenue by day. Control A, and I'll go to home. I'll change this to white, to bold. Okay, so let's bring in our second chart. Are we all done? So we should bring in our second chart by retailer. Okay. So just click on the templates, then we'll go back to our pivot table. Click on this, Control C, Control V. So we want to design this our second chart. Are we all here? Sir, the second chart. Revenue by retailer. Just go and do Control C and bring it to the dashboard, Control V. Sir, I'm talking to the, are you here? Sir, are you here? Should I continue? Okay, now. This is our label. We want to put it at the top. We don't want to be beside our chart. We'll click on the plus sign. This label, you see this arrow in front of it. This legend. We'll click on the arrow. We say top. So it will help us bring it to the top. We'll right click this. It will say hide or feed button on chart. I'll actually adjust this. But that's it. Let's leave it beside because it's still making our charts small. Right now. Like let's leave it at the right. Let's leave it here. So now we want to format our background. Like I said before, we will right click here. The fill, we change it to no fill. The outline, we say no outline. The fonts, we right click. We say the fonts, we change it to white. I'll click on OK. The total, we right click on we right click on the total. We want to change the, look at my console. It has, since it has changed to like as if I want to type. I'll click once on it and I would change this to revenue by product. I'll go to home. I'll go to, I'll change this to white. I'll click on bold. And I'll adjust this a little bit down. Let me see. So we see that there is outline in our chart. We don't want the outline. All this white mark in between our charts. We will just right click on the chart. We right click. We say, so see, let's see, let's look here. This one is something that we've not done. Let's click on the chart. I will click on the chart, right click. We'll come to outline. We say no outline. You can see it's different now. Those white markers removed. The line, this line, so you've already moved your line. Those are not need. So once you remove this line, I'll click here. I'll highlight this font down here. I'll right click. I'll go to outline. I'll say no. Sometimes when you click on the outline, it might not be showing no outline. Just scroll down. Look at this place. Just scroll down here and click on no outline. This is how it's going to be. This one look more matured. So the next one, I want to bring in our other slides. We want to bring in our bar charts. Our bar charts. This chart, right, is revenue by sales channel. Control C, then go to dashboard. Control V. So I believe that we can do this one by ourselves. Let's try this one by ourselves. First of all, you right click here, remove all field button on charts. The grid line, you click on the grid line, delete. We want our number to be in front of this. Let me first. So are we here? Sir, are we in the same place? Okay. Right click. I would delete this. This number that is here, we don't want it to be here. You just click here and you click on delete. We want our number to be showing in front. So we want to remove our background. We right click and we say no fill, no outline. We'll come here, the font. We say no outline. We right click again. This time around we are going for the font. The paint we change it to white. We click on OK. These are our figures. The data we want to be showing, we want it to be showing in front of it. We just go here and press on the plus sign. Then we'll say data label. We would check it. Let's check it. Let me adjust this a little bit. Okay, it's actually showing. So if we also, you can see that we're having decimal mark, the decimal point here. We'll go back to our pivot chart to correct that. This is why this thing is showing here. So we select these three. Are we all back to our pivot chart? Are we following? You are there. In our sales by sales method, we select the three. We'll go up here. No, sorry. Have you selected the three? Right click. You can either use format number or format sales, whichever one is okay for you. For me, I'll go for format number. I'll say I want currency and I want it to be zero decimal place. I don't know, should we leave it in dollars or naira to the class? Dollar. Why would not using naira?
Which company are we analyzing? Is it a Nigerian
It's a
company?
Nigerian company now.
Should be a Nigerian
Let's leave it
company.
naira now. Actually, let's give our currency. So we'll go down, we scroll down. We see Edo Fulani. We just choose it. Let's choose Edo. I'll click OK. So back to our chart. That's formatted. Hello there. Where are you, sir?
My data is still, my figure is still
Where?
at the bottom. It's not showing in front of the.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just come to this place. Click on this point. Then go to your data label. Then check it. Go to home, bold. Then we change this to white or white. That's all. So we want to bring in the next chart. We want to bring in revenue by product by region. We want to bring in revenue. We've done that. We've done that. If you want to change it to Naira, I told us that we should go to our region KPI, select everything, then right click, then go to either format number or format cell. Have you done that? Did you see the option? Let's say you choose like format. Let's say you choose format number. Then it will take you to the dialog where you put either you choose currency. When you choose currency, you choose Edo. Just click on the drop down. Click on, when you click on the drop down, come down a little bit. You will see Edo. You can choose Igbo, you can choose outside, you can choose Fulani, anyone. If you click on it, Fulani, just use your to come down. It's not really far from the first symbol. Then you click on. Make sure your decimal place is 0. Are we there, sir? You've seen your Edo. You can use Edo now. Must it be Fulani? Jeez. Okay, Fulani is not there. We can choose Hausa. Hausa. Eh. Jeez. Ah. Yeah, for Fuda. Fuda. So you go back to our dashboard. Just click on the charts. It will change. So now, are we set to this point? We want to bring in our other charts. Um, we'll bring in these our charts. Revenue by product and by region. We click on the charts. We say Control C and go to our dashboard. Make sure you highlight your template you want to bring in that chart. You click Control V. So adjust the size. It seems this template is too small for us, so we'll do something. We rearrange this. We shift this a little bit and click on this and adjust this a bit. Then bring it back. So we want our legend to be up, but before we do that, once and for let's do it once. Let's do it together. So let's pay attention, please. I want us to do it together, sir. Let's do the designing together so that we'll get this once and for all. You see this field, the field. We want to remove it. Just right click the field. Have you right click it? Then say hide all field buttons on chart. Click it. That one has removed, right? So the next thing we want to do, we want to bring this our legend. We want to bring it to be the top. Because of this our chart is too clumsy, it's too choked. We'll click on the plus sign. The legend, you see arrow in front of that legend. Click on the arrow in front of it. Then go to the top. Click on top. As I'm doing it, you should be doing this, man. Legend, that plus sign. From plus sign, then go to legend. That legend, you see the plus arrow. Look at this one. Let me do it again. I'll click on the chart. This plus sign, I'll click on the plus sign. I'll go down to legend. This is legend. This one is legend. I'll say I want to bring in my legend. I want to take it to the top. I'll click on top. So it has helped us bring it to the top. We can adjust the size. No, it's too much. It's too much, Okay, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Yeah, it's okay like this. So the next thing we want to do is we want to remove the grid lines. We don't want the grid lines. Click on the plus sign. Uncheck the grid lines. Are we all here? Have you unchecked the grid lines? So we extend our charts. Let us cover the list in a little bit. Huh? The field, move the field. Don't worry, move the field. We notice that there is no chart place for us to write our chart title. So we'll bring in our chart title. Let's click on the chart title. This figure, we don't want it to be here. Just click on the figure. So are we there? You click on delete.
Okay. Why?
Eh? Why? Just to because of space. It's something that you can use your can be well
You can use it to
visualized.
measure. I thought you can use the charting to measure.
You know, you can anything you want to see, you can just do. You can bring it back and you can hover around it. It will give you the figure. Just for you to just visualize and see what's going on there. Like, okay, this is the total. Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
but what if you've presented at a glance?
I glance.
You should be able to. Yeah.
The thing is that this picture too is a way of like showing you what is going on in the chart in the data too as well. Mostly like if you go to your power pivot, be your pivot table. If you see all those figures, it means nothing to you. As you are not seeing, they don't know. You don't know what is going on there. It's only when you do the visual representation that you know what is actually going on there. So this with this one, you know that okay, this product is making high sales. This other product is
So this
making
one product makes an high
another
sale.
product. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, but sir, I didn't know you have a very wide space there.
Yeah.
You can
Okay, you can
contain.
Yeah, I
accommodate
can
it.
say accommodate it.
Just click on accommodate space.
Okay. So now I want to work on the background. We'll right click. We'll go to the fill. We say no fill. The outline, no outline. Have you done that?
Yes.
This font, that is the x-axis. We click there. You see this box that is highlighted. We want to format this area too. We want to change the font color and want to remove this line that is under here. We right click here and we say we go to our font first. We say this font color. We change it to white. Then we'll click on OK. The this line that we have under is outline. We want to remove the outline. We click it again. Right click and we check the outline. I will say no outline. So back to our chart title. You say revenue by products by region. We do Control A, go back to home. From our font section, change the color of the font. Then we'll make it bold.
So here, yes. You want to adjust that one? Are you trying to adjust the heading? Eh? No, I didn't bold my own. If you actually bold yours, did you bold your? Just go to the font. You want me to? I didn't put my own. I didn't put my own. It's here. I put mine.
Now let's bring in our revenue by year. Revenue by year. Oh. let's rearrange this our middle template because this is where our revenue by year will come inside. We adjust this. Um, I'll first bring in this now. I'll say Control C back to my dashboard. I'll say Control V.
So I'm dropping the two there now.
Yeah, but you first adjust the first one.
I'm going to take the two at once now.
If you can, anyone that you can do, you can take it two at once. Then you can now. You can do it. Delete. You can do it. Uh,
Wetin I mean now? Make I dey the side before I bring it. So when I dey there, I know wetin needs to be done. Yes, Control C. Seriously, the control needs to be done. Give me 1 second now.
so do you have this?
Just have it here.
Don't touch the charts. Just try to arrange the. Don't touch the chart area. If not, you distort the size of your chart. Look at the way I arrange my own. You catch up. You right click like the way we did before. The fill, we say no fill. The outline, we say no outline. This place too, we say fill, no fill, then outline, no outline. Um, we want to change this color. We don't want it to be orange. We want it to have another color entirely. Like we want it to have the same color with the template so that it will look like a speedometer. Understand? We'll just right click. You click on this part of our chart. You see, it's going to highlight the orange part. This part. Then we'll right click. Then we'll go to the fill. We'll choose. You know our what's it called? Our template color is a dark blue, which is this one. We choose this. Then the outline, we say no outline. For this part too, we right click here. The outline, no, yeah. It's going to select this other part. Just click on this part. It's going to select this other part and we say right click and we say outline, no outline. The same process we did here, that was the same process we're going to do here too as well. We'll click on this orange part. You can see that it's highlighted. You know from this line that is highlighted. Then you right click. Are we there? Then we would the fill we change it to dark blue and our outline we say no outline. So are we doing it? I'll not come back. Um, this other part, we click on this other part again. This light blue. Right click. Our fill. No, we leave our fill. We'll go to the outline, which choose our outline to be no outline, and that was it. We formatted our. Actually brought in 2002. Okay, I'll delete this and I'll go back to Control C, Control V. I went to go and bring in 2002 two times. So, is your system working now? Excel is on. Should I send you this file so that you continue with us? Just that you should work with your. I mean, your screen size is my own screen size. Should I send it to the group so you download it, you save? No need. Okay. Good afternoon. Okay, now let's continue our formatting. We want to change this 2004 and 2022, the font color. We want to change the font color. We'll select this. We'll go to Home. The font color. We choose white. We change it to bold. Come here too as well. We select this. We go to Home. We change it to bold. We change it to white. You see the outline, we say no outline. Okay. So we want to write our title for these two charts. You know it's going to be um revenue by year. Let me select this. I think this one is not bold. So this in this case we want to bring in our, sir, are we there? Hello sir. If we want to bring in our text box, we want to bring in our text box to write revenue by year. We'll go to insert, we'll go to shapes, then we'll click on, you see this thing that look like A, this is text box. We check on the text box. Then we'll click and drag. So anything we want to write is going to be inside this place. Sir? Again? Okay. We click this place. I want to bring in my text box. I'll click up here. I'll click on insert. Then I'll go to shapes. Please let's be doing it together. I'll click on my template. I'll go to insert. Then I'll go to shapes. I'll go to text box. It's going to show me a cross sign facing downward. I'll come here. I would click and drag it. Don't move here when you're clicking. Just click and drag. So to the point where you want it to stop, then it's going to show like this. So inside this box, this is where I'll write my um, revenue by year. I'll click on it. I'll say revenue by year. So for us to format this, let's first format the what's it called, the text itself. Let's format the text. I'll select the text. I'll go to home. I'll change the font size to 14. I'll change this to bold, and I'll change the color of um the font to white. So we have it there. So it might not be showing, but for us to remove the background color, click on this edge. Make sure your console is not showing again. Are we doing it? Or am I too fast? I'm too fast. Should I come over? Where are we? Where do we hang? Is it okay here? Yeah. Have you written revenue by year? So, we want to format it, right? I said we will select all. Once you select all, click on this top corner, or this up. Go to home. Have you clicked on home? Then we'll change the font size to 14 because our previous font size is 14. All those ones have been, the title is 14. Then we'll change it to bold. We'll make it bold. Then the font color, we notice that it is blue. We change our font color to white as well. You see, this is our text box. We notice, you will see the background color is white, right? Now for us to change the background color, you see the way my console is. You will not make it, if this thing is blinking like this inside your bus, you cannot edit the background. If your console is blinking inside the bus, you cannot edit the background. You need to come outside to the edge, click on it, so the thing will stop blinking. Then you right click. No, you right click, come to this edge here. You come like this, you right click here. Then you say go to fill. You say no fill. The outline, no outline. Then you can readjust it to what you want. If you want to move it, you can see that you must make it to be a four cardinal point to adjust it. Then you adjust it to the middle. Can put it here. So that's it. Did you get it to this point? So are we following? Do you get to this point? Okay. Now let's we want to bring in our percentage inside this box. That percentage that would have percentage representation. We'll click on this box. There's no need for us to go and bring in another box again. We just do Control C, Control V. We'll make we'll drag this. You can see that my console has changed to four cardinal points. It means that you want to take the box to any place you want to take it to. Then I'll bring it to the middle. I can readjust this. Then click inside and backspace. I feel like we should first wait on this. Let's get to the point whereby we want to bring in our KPI before we start doing this. Let's leave this one here. Let's go and bring in our next chart. So our next chart is revenue by what? Um,
year and month.
year month. Did we do that? I did not do that in my own. Okay, okay. This is year and month. I do Control C. I go to my dashboard and I do Control V. I'll delete this number. Don't want it here. I'll right click, hide office on button. I would adjust this. This one I want it to be at the top. I don't want it to be in the side. I'll come here. I'll say legend. I'll say top. It's going to be at the top. Then I'll click on the grid line and I'll click on delete. I'll adjust it. We're going to bring in our title. Say chart title. Say revenue by year by month. I'll select all and I'll go to home. So where are we? Are we up to this point? Can I proceed? And I'll click on the drop down. I'll change it to white. Yeah, that is it. I'll right click here. I'll say fill. I'll say no fill. Let me see where we are. So that before we figure out, well, let's do this one. Master this one. Then we'll go for a break. We want to remove the outline. Right click.
Sir, you not change yours to white.
What's the font, right? I'll change it.
Be better when you
I'll
change
change
it.
it. So I'll go to the outline.
No
I'll say no outline. Then for the font, I'll click on the font. I'll right click here. I would say
white.
white. Okay. So, sir, this one you said you want to change, sir. Want to change this color? Yeah, you just highlight it, right click, then go to font. It changes to white. Okay. So that let's screen grab our work and send to the group.
Except that line. That line is not nice.
Okay, yeah, this line too. Remove this line too as well. Outline, no outline. Now I want to bring in our KPI. Let me select this. Since my stuff is not bold, select this and put this bold. Make it bold. So we want to start bringing in our KPI. You see that this KPI, before we start bringing it in, we need to call it out. You understand? We need to call it out. So we have one, two, three, four, five KPI, right? I thought it says it was six, sir.
You removed one now. The profit margin.
Okay, profit margin. So that is six. That is five. Oh, that means we need to go and do something about our dashboard. Okay, let's just move forward. So we'll call our KPI out. We say, if you want to call our KPIs, we say A4, whereas through the cell referencing, A4, then click on enter, equals to B, B4, I'll click on enter. Let's be doing it, please. So let's be doing it. Calling of the KPI, we will do the cell referencing. Cell reference of this one is C4. C4, I'll click on enter, equals to D4. I'll click on enter. I could just do autofill. You understand? Just do autofill. So now let's start calling them out. We'll go back to our dashboard. So back to your dashboard. Have you copied that our KPI? Have you all called that our KPI? Go to your KPI and call it out. Let me do it again.
Yes, sir.
I'll do equals to A4. Enter. A4. Yours might be A3 or A5 or so. Then I'll do the next one. B4. Enter. And I'll do equals to C4. I'll click on enter. And I'll say equals to D4. enter, and I'll say equals to E4, and I'll say enter. So now we want to make bring this our KPI down to our dashboard. We'll go back to our dashboard. I want us we'll go back
There's no shortcut for that calling.
for that what?
The calling of the
You
KPI.
can just call it and do autofill, but I just want us to know it. That's why I'm doing it one by one. Um, we want to start bringing our KPIs. They'll start showing here. We'll go up here. Let's go to our view. Go to the view. Um, check the formula bar. Let's all check the formula bar. So the next thing we need to do is we need to bring in a text box. We'll go to insert. We'll go to shapes. Then we'll click on text box. No, no, sorry. I did not bring. I brought in shape. I'll click on text box. So this is my text box. So here is going to be my eh text box. Just bring it text box. I'll click, then I'll drag.
I don't have text box.
You have text box, sir.
Text box.
You have text
Okay,
box.
it comes. Okay, just send me.
Yeah. So we write. Let's write total. This in here. Total. What's it called? Revenue. Then we'll do. We click here. We say Control C, Control V. We drag it down here. So we would backspace. This is where we want our KPI to be. We come to this our formula bar. Why this thing is highlighted? Are we here? Are we bringing our text box? Or should I go back? Should I go back? Sir, should I go back? I don't want to be too fast. I want us to go in the same pace. Should I go back or should I continue? Continue,
Let's take
okay.
it again.
Eh?
Let's take it again.
Let's take it again. Alright. From where?
Like separate.
Eh? From where? From calling of the box. Okay, now I want to call in the box that will write in my KPI. Maybe I'll do it. We'll watch, then we'll do it together. Let's watch first, then we'll do it together. So I want to call in my text box. Then I'll click on insert. I'll go to shapes. I'll go to this and text box here. I'll click on it. Then I'll drag. I'll click here. I'll drag. Understand? I'll write total reven revenue. Then if this thing is blinking, you cannot copy the box. I'll come outside here. At the edge here, I'll click here, and I'll say Control D. That is duplicate. I'll come to this edge. I can actually use my arrow left hand this my arrow button in my keyboard to adjust the position I want them to be, and I adjust it down, and I use my mouse to drag the text box down to make it big. So now this is where I want my KPIs to be. I'll delete this. I'll click out here. I come here. I'll say equals to, then I'll go back to my KPI and I'll say, where's my total transaction? I'll click total revenue. I'll click here. I'll say enter. So this is, I've called it to this place. So now let's do it together. So let's do it together. Go to insert, go to shapes, then go to text box. I'll click and drag. This will give me the text box I want to write my title. And I'll say total revenue. I'll do control. I'll come out here, click outside here, I'll do control D. I'll use my uh, arrow button in my on my keyboard to adjust the position of the text box. Then I'll drag this down. So now I want to call in the value. I'll delete this. Go to my formula bar and I'll click and equals to, go to my KPI. Then I'll click on sum of revenue, enter. So this will come. You understand?
I don't need to go and copy and paste
No,
it.
no, you're not copying and paste. Just equals to and just enter it will come back here. Come here. So let's do this so that we can start formatting. We need to design this. It's not looking well, it's not looking okay. We need to design it and make it fine. Um so now let's format. Um we'll select this. Let's highlight. We'll go to, we change this to bold. The font size, we change this to 16. Let's see how big it is. Okay. The background, we don't want background color. We say no fill, no outline. We select our number again. We can see that it's actually not showing. Then we'll go to home. We change the font color to white. You can see now it's showing now. Eh? The blue. Which frame is that? This frame. Is our template that was already created. I brought in my text box. Where don't we get it? This is text box. This is not shapes. Is it text box you brought?
Yes.
Okay. If it's text box you brought, where is the, where are you having issue?
This white background,
Yes.
how do you see it?
Okay. This white background, right?
Yes.
I'll right click here. You see this edge? I'll right click it. Fill outline. These two parts, this is where I used to remove it. I'll just say no fill, no outline. I'll select this. I'll go to my home. I'll say font color. I want it to be white. Go to home, font color, I want it to be white. So we'll do 3. Then the remaining 3, we'll now use paint. That paint is for us to like, we'll not, once you've done one design, there's no point for you doing it again over and over. So let's format this one as, let's format this one. And you can see there is decimal at the back of this. We want to remove the decimal. We'll go back to our power, to our KPI. We'll format this. We click on this, right click, then go to number. We go to format cells. We change this to currency. We change this to 0, and we change our symbol to Fulani or Edo or which one. I'll change my own to anyone. Hausa. I'll click on OK, and I'll go back to my dashboard. It has changed. You can see that it has changed. Then I want to format this. I'll select this. I will right click here. I'll say no fill, no outline. I'll actually select. I'll say Control A. See, again, when you call in a KPI, you might not be able to select it yourself. Just do, once you click here, look at this. I wanted to select this. It will not allow me to select this. I'll just do Control A. Then I'll go to Home. I'll change my font size to, my font color to white. I'll change it to bold. I'll change the font size to 18, and I'll adjust this. So that is it. just one step at a time. Let's do this one step at a time. Let's hello one house please.
Writer. Are you writer now?
Have you all bring out our formula bar? We brought out our formula bar. Okay. I said the next thing we'll do, we'll bring out our chart text box. Click on this up here. Go to insert. Go to shapes. Are we doing that? Click on text box. Have we done that? Then click here and drag. Then we say total revenue. Are we are we up to this point? Sir, are we up to this point, please? Then we say Control D. I'll use my arrow key for my keyboard. I'll align Control D, that is duplicate. D. And I'll click bring this down. I'll delete this. I'll come here. Are we here? Sir, equals to KPI. Click on this. Enter. Sir, are you doing it? You've done it. You're in space. Now it's for us to format a B. Click here. I told us if this thing is blinking, you cannot edit the. That means the system is telling that it's saying that maybe it's thinking that you want to write a keyword, you want to write fonts, you want to write word. Just click the edge like this. Right click. We should all do it. Do your own too now because I see that you've not done it. As I'm doing it, you should be doing it too as well. Have we done it? The fill. Click on the fill drop down. No fill. No fill, right? The outline. No outline. You come back here. You say Control A. You highlight the words again. You go to your home. You go to home. You go to home, Abi. Then you go to. You say we use 14. No, we just use 16. We use 16. We use bold. Then we change the font color to white. That's it. If it's not showing completely, drag your font to this point. So now I want to do the second one. Right click the fill. We say no fill. The outline. We say no outline. Mind you, this one you have to press double click here. You say Control A. You select it. Then you click up here. You go to your home. Just the way you edit fonts. Then you change this to 16. You change this to bold. Then you change the font color to white. So because of time, we will not be able to continue this process. Let's just do the automatic process. So just sharp it can be done. Just come here. I'll do Control D. I'll use my arrow key to drag it to the other side. So we change this, we do Control D again, drag it to this place. So I'll delete this. I'll come here, I'll delete this. The next one is total transaction. Then I'll come here, I'll say equals to, I'll go to my KPI. Total transaction is this one. I'll click on enter. So it has come to this point, but it will not show. For us to do our automatic process, just use, go to your home, double click here, and click on this. So it's not, we not have to go and do all those. Come back here and then. So the next one, let's work on this. Do Control D.
Why did we have to duplicate that KPI on the KPI?
Eh?
Why did we have to duplicate the KPI on that?
This one.
No, on the KPI sheet.
Okay, why did we bring it out?
Yes.
Okay, the reason why I have to bring it out is that you cannot bring it to your dashboard if it's still in your pivot table. If it's still, you cannot use a value inside your pivot table. You need to call it out first. Yeah. Even likewise, even some charts, there are some charts you cannot do if your data is inside your pivot table. Like, what's it called now? Like map charts. You cannot do map charts if your data is inside your pivot table. You need to call it out. So I do Control D. Yes, you're good. Eh? Average, average order revenue.
Yes, I was on the one you showed us yesterday. Yeah, cost of input and substitutions. Yes, yes. Everything mixing the ingredients and substitutions. The first thing you need to know about ingredients using the size. Mixing partners is the name of yes, closing package. So that's yes. So that's how you invest. Yeah, yeah, fine. Fine. That's like an input for them to see they want to use this ingredient and they can enter this ingredient then they can market the sheet based on some organizations or even when they do that sheet even after working this setup. Yeah, yes, chart. Flow chart. Flow depth.
All right now.
Yes, yes.
So for the year-to-year growth,
Yeah.
the calculation was it done here
It
or
wa-
is it through template?
This was done on. We did it yesterday.
It was on the
Pivot
KPI page.
KPI page.
Okay, I didn't do it.
Here is just to call it out. Then here is just to you have to call those figures to put the
Okay, I
value
didn't
of
I
it.
didn't do that. Okay.
Okay.
You didn't do yesterday. You didn't write all those docs we wrote.
Eh?
You didn't write all those docs that we wrote. We don't have much time, or we should just speed.
Yeah, we should. Okay, run am. Right am. You know the time.
Okay, let's hurry up so that we can do that banner and slicer. Yeah. Just
Wait, how hurry up? What's
so we want to do number of products. Back to our KPI. Let's bring in one. We want to do one more. KPI. One more KPI, please. Sir,
Let's go to our KPI.
let's go to our KPI. Let's pay attention. Are we out there? So now I'll go to my Power Pivot Analyze and I'll go to feed list. In products, I'll drag my product down to values. No, let me do something. Control. Let me remove it.
It's down. It's not attaching.
No, this is
Yes,
it.
yes.
Let me drag it down.
Okay.
I don't want it to disturb. Make drag it down so that it will not disturb. It will not change the position of your KPI that you've called in before. Make it to be the list. That is the down one. Then it changes to value field settings. Then you change it to distance count and click on OK. That is number of products, which is 6.
Okay, products.
Then we'll call it out. F4. Enter. Are you there?
Yes, 1 minute.
I want seeing the pivot
Can you repeat
on
this?
this power pivot.
Let me do it again.
Again, let me hear you.
Back to my Power Pivot in my KPI section. So I want to count the number of products. This is my product, right? I'll drag it down. I'll make sure it's in the list. That is the down. That is the end.
The last one.
The last one, yeah. Because if you bring it in between this one, it will change the position of your KPI and it will distort what you've been doing on your dashboard. So now it's showing count products. It's just counting the number of rows there. So change to distinct count. So what does distinct count does? It counts only unique value. Then we say equals to F4. Enter. So back to our dashboard, we want to create that. Where? Which one? This one.
Yeah, that last one you dropped.
I just call out the value.
So you not the
You
change
changed
the
some
value.
from the
Yes, but
pivot,
the way you move
from
that
the pivot table.
like you know that now when you
Okay, you do
compare the
something
table is not
distinct
coming
count.
up.
Distinct
This thing
count.
count.
Okay, distance count.
Aside this thing count, our own this thing is not coming up on our system.
Okay, the value field settings. The value field settings. If it's not showing, click up here. Go to pivot table analyze. Then go to feed list. Is it showing now? So now I say we should drag our product inside this value. Make it the last in the list. Make it the last so that it will not distort what you've been doing or this cell referencing that you've been doing. It will show in F. Is in the F cell play part on the G. The one is where? F, right? F, yeah. So you change. You click on this drop down. You go to feed value feed settings. Then change to distinct count. Then click on OK. So this one help us count the number of products that the company is selling. Then back to our dashboard, we want to display that here. We click here. We say Control C, Control V,
Control C.
Control C and Control V, or you do Control D, any of the two.
So you do after drop down. Like the
Just say number. Number of products.
Yes. It's after that. Wait. Let me check.
Control D.
Text number of articles, number of products. Wait.
I'll drag this down with my arrow, but arrow button in my keyboard, and I'll delete this. So I want to call out that figure. I'll go to this place. I'll say equals to, back to my KPI. I'll just click on this and I'll say enter. It has shown, it has come down here. But I don't want to repeat the process of my formatting. I've already done my formatting before. I'll just click on this, go back to my home, double click on this, then I'll click here. It's where me format is for me. Then I'll back and I'll, there it is. So let's we want to start doing our banner. We want to start doing our banner.
Okay, let me come back. So that's the arrow,
What?
right?
Banner.
Wait.
How's that banner? Which color is that?
The one that I attached. You don't see. You see that person? I don't know. Each time you press a word on the description over there, it says a new word. You have to add that thing. Add this without using anything.
Why not
So
using
that
paint?
is just as a function.
Sir,
You know
why not
paint
using paint?
in the organic
Is that automatic?
so possibly paint.
Why not use, why are you
That
calling
is
paint?
the
We already formatted the word.
that is the
Why not
normal
paint?
procedure.
Okay, we already formatted.
So anybody that wherever you go that follows your process, it will see exactly. You see the error. You know where the error is coming from. So I will just copy it there once you copy it.
So let's start doing our banner. You can leave that one to come back to it. Let's do our banner. So we'll bring in a text box again, but we can actually pick from here. You say Control D, then we drag it up here. Drag it up here. For me, I don't need this formula bar again. I will remove my formula bar. I'll go to my view and I'll check formula bar. So this is my dashboard. Are we all here? So in the text box, I actually copied this my text board and just do Ctrl D. I will enlarge it. The first thing that will be here is the company's name. And our data set, I think it was Mariana Store. We say Maria Analysis. We format the font. We select this. Go to Home. We change the font size to something big like 28. Mariana Store. They'll make this one a little bit small. So the next will be our year. Which year the analysis was carried out. 2022 stroke 2023. Let me shift this a bit away from here. So the next, what is going to be on your banner is your name. You need to own your work. You need to own. My name is Okon. So if you have your picture, you can put in your picture here. Let me check. It seems to have my picture.
I think the company logo too.
The company logo,
Yes.
but the company really does know. That should be somewhere around here.
Yes. Yes.
I'm waiting for us so that I can bring in my picture. Let me show us how to bring in pictures. Mariana Store analytics.
I think we can reduce the font size of that Mariana store analytics, or probably all of them.
No, it will contain.
Okay.
It will actually contain. Just I have enough space. This place can also be my picture here. No. Okay. So now we want to bring in icon. This place should be our company icon or logo. But since we do not have a logo, we will use icon. So come here. We'll go to insert. We'll go to icon. Make sure your system is connected to internet. If not, it will not work.
Can I put my picture?
No icon. That is your logo. We don't have logo, so we just use icon to show it. But make sure your system is does as in has internet.
Are you connected?
Yeah, I'm connected. So I'll use something that look like trade. I'll use something that look like trade. Um, okay, dress. Yeah, this is okay. And I'll insert.
Inserting a dress.
So I'll come here.
Can you click on the tax and see how
I will resize this.
resize it?
Okay, yeah.
It's already done.
So now, uh, let's bring in our icon, please. So that let me tell us how to change the color. We'll come up here. We'll go to home. Oh, sorry. Graphics formats. Go to graphics formats. Graphics view. Are we there? Graphics view. I'll change to this. Yeah, things is better this way. Yeah. Um,
Can you take that away?
sir, from where?
That leave all out full stop.
But you bring in your stuff, right?
Yes.
All right. So this is. I'll click. I'll click on the icon. I'll go to graphics format. I'll go to graphics field and I'll choose my color that I want. So the next thing we want to do, we want to bring in our uh, we want to bring in our image. Let's go to insert. Go to picture. Do you have pictures? When you click on insert, in your illustration, check your illustrations. No, picture doesn't need internet. Picture doesn't need internet.
Yes.
Go to
Okay, it's not internet.
what is what? It could be image.
Okay, just image.
Yes, it's image. Do you see image here? Depends on the system.
Stock image.
What does image say?
It wants to drag in your system. It wants to drag it. So these are the and that's how that's image. So you want this image. Use it now. There's no picture in your system. There's no picture in your system. Oh.
What system?
China system.
Because I use to snap.
You use system right
Maybe
now.
you can just snap, but if you don't have, you can leave it like that. But I just want to show everybody. So you go to this device. I don't know if I have picture, but I'll look for one. Okay, I'll use this.
English is what is you're right, China.
So I'll put in my picture here. Okay. So the next thing we want to do now is slicer. Let's bring in our slicer. Just click on any part in your pivot chart. In your chart, and go to pivot chart analyze. Then go to insert slicer. Then we check on. We want to bring in for products. Let me see. Sales method region.
Is there a region there?
Retailer.
Set method products as retailer.
Yeah, retailer. Retailer. Then we'll click on OK. So,
Retailer.
uh,
So which one again?
Eh? How did I get it? I'll go to first click on any point. Click on any chart. You click on your chart, right? Have you clicked on your chart? Go to click on pivot chart analyze. Did you click on it? Click on insert chart, insert slicer. Then I'll check all the slicer that I want. I want for product, I want for retailer, and I want for sales method.
Can we add year to it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So let's remove one.
Yes, just year. No, no, no.
Product,
Yes. So we can slice by
retailer,
year
and what?
and know what is happening across all these KPIs and
Change.
charts by year.
I didn't get it. Change. Yeah.
So you come here, you arrange them.
Product, retailer, and what again?
Year, sales method, retailer, product.
Alright. So just to compile it. The order doesn't matter, abi?
You can follow the year, sales method, retailer, product.
So I want to slicer settings. Chicken display there. So I actually remove the. See, this is what I did. I removed my header. Right click here, slicer settings, uncheck,
Space.
uncheck display setter is a header. We are looking for space so that we can get enough space to do. Slicer setting.
Slicer size. It is same as remove data. Remove data. Okay, slicer setting. Okay, that's running by space.
Okay. So now let's start doing our design. Are we all here? I've removed our headers. Then we'll go to slicer. I want us to do this one together. Let's arrange our slicer like this. I actually remove my head. The header.
Ah, shit. When I oh boy.
Yeah, let's start designing.
So is it the only one that will slice?
Eh?
Everybody slice only this one alone.
As in, all these ones, right?
Is it only this one that will want to slice?
All these ones I brought out. For now, yes. If you need more style, you can still bring it out. So now, let's start. Let's design our styler. We click on this arrow, drop down arrow. We click on new slicer style.
The slicer must be active.
So just check on the slicer so that it will be active. You understand?
Confirm.
So the O, what's it called? O slicer. That is, it's talking about the body. The body.
What did you use before you get to that step?
You click on the slicer. Go to the drop down. Go to new slicer style. It has the slicer name, the name of the style you want to give it. The O slicer, what the meaning of the O slicer? It means the body of the slicer. What color do you want? What font do you want? You just click on format. When you click on format, it's going to ask you your font, the border, and the fill. But we actually want to work on the fill alone. I don't want us to touch the fill, the full, the font, and the border. Let's just work on the fill. For the fill, we're going to use the color that we have on this template. That's going to be this one. I'll click on OK. So this one is asking for the header. Normally we've removed our header and mm, let's still format it though. We still choose this one. That's the color of the template. We click on OK. This selected item. Yes, there is no header. I just change the color in case it's in. The selected item with data. What this one is talking about is this um one here. Like if you select it, what color is it going to be showing you? So you click, let's format it. Let's say selected item. Let's make it a little bit light. A light blue. Something like this should be okay. Then we'll click on OK. Unselected item with data. It means that if you are not selecting it, if it's not selected, what color is it going to show? Then we choose this color too as well. The same. No, let's use mm, this one is black. This one is this one. Should we use white? We are going. Let's use white. Let's use white. Click on OK. Yeah. So this over selected data. This over selected data means that if you hover your mouse around it, what color should it show? Then we'll click on format. I'll choose that my former color that I chose before. Then I'll click on OK. Hover that around with that unselected. Let's check this and click on OK. I know, I'm coming. Yes, sir. Sir. Okay. But even this header that is not showing, it's not allowing us to clear our okay, clear charts. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Oh, the font. Okay. Okay. I think that part. I was even thinking that the background should have this font there because it's having. I don't know where they have got this color from. Okay, is this color? This color. This template. Okay. Yeah. So let's go back to this. I want to change the color that I used. Wait, please. I want to change the color that I use. Go to the slicer, then right click on this. If you want to modify, that's edit. Maybe you have any error, you just click on modify, O slicer, and I'll click on format. I'll change the color. I said I'll use. Let me see.
Click on the whole slider now.
Yeah, the also like I want to change the color. Is this one deep blue?
I don't know.
Is this it?
I guess so.
Okay.
Okay.
Think that's applied. Okay.
Because you click set and default.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I set at the port. Okay. So we are done. Any
No,
change?
slider. That is Have you created the sliders?
Okay, yeah, yeah. So um, one more thing. If you are clicking on 2002, we notice that it will change for only just the one that only just for one chart, but it's not connecting. So we need to connect reports. Let's connect reports. You go to reports connection. You check all the pivots.
Did you click OK?
Eh? You say? Okay. You click on
Check
pivot table,
all the pivot tables. So I can work with all of them.
all the charts. So you click on OK. I'll do it. No, I'll do it for everything. So you see where I get from. So now you see that if I click for 2000 and 2023, all the old chart is changing. It's not dynamic. It's showing for 2023, 2022. See what happened? It's showing me that this is what Rebel India got. This is money. Year to year growth showing 0% because there is no previous year in 2022. Are we all here? So in the average
Other
order
value.
value, let me see for the one of 2023. So what is this one telling you? You can see that there is a difference from this 2023 to 2022. This is where insight comes in. It gives you the like you are not seeing what is going on in the data. One last please, are we there? Let's brainstorm please. In 2022, we see that we have 36k average order value, but if in 2023 we have 44k. What do you think is going on there? Hmm? Well, no, as in, Moss is right. Yeah, we know that is